Okay, everybody, we are doing a sort of a second part to the video that Nana and I just did, talking about drive and draw. I'm going to use that video for many sort of reference times, and so I need it to be separate. Otherwise, you end up watching a long video. We're going to make this one just sort of an accompanying video to that, because we're going to use this bucket of grain. In case you're coming just to this video, I demonstrated I have a bucket of grain here, which is alfalfa and beet pulp mixed up with some nice warm water, and there's some apples in here. It is a absolutely delicious mix of goodness that I've brought my absolutely hungriest horse ever to be drawn to. So I get back up, Nanner. Thank you. I get the question when we did a video about how to lead a horse. We got some great questions. Thank you, everybody who asked these wonderful, fantastic questions. That when you might have to hold a horse under their chin. Now, I explained in that video, and I'll link these things down below in case you're a little lost. But I explained that holding a horse here, right underneath their chin, tends to be a little bit dangerous. It is better to be able to lead from a ways away. Back up, Nanner. No eating yet. This bucket has a lot of draw, but I have enough drive that I can protect my bucket. This is my bucket. Still. Thanks, Nanner. Always thank your horse when they're being good. She's waiting very patiently for a, what are you, 5 or 6? I can't remember. I think Nanner's 5. Either way. So a lot of people said, well, when I got to go past a bucket of grain, or I got to go past a horse, or I got to go past something, the horse is like a patch of grass. It doesn't really matter. My horse will stop, my horse will drag me off, all that kind of stuff. And so in such a case, they feel like if they come near this bucket, they got to hold them like this. And I think still that there is a definite way to not have her eat this bucket of grain while I'm standing here without having to do this. And in fact, I should be able to do it. Back up, Nanner. Back up more. I should be able to do it at a distance. So let's do that. So I'm going to put, let's see, how should we do this? Let's go this way. Back up. I'm going to drive Nanner off a little and back her up a little. So in this situation, I should have enough drive. Straighten out, Nanner, straighten out. Good girl. All right, stay there and be good. I should have enough drive that even if I'm way back here, it's stuck on the bucket. Back up. Good girl. That bucket, even though it's around about the middle, if I were to go back a little further, I should be able to say to her, not yet. And she should just hang out somewhere over there. So, in reality, this bucket has a whole pile of draw. It smells terrific. Nanner loves to eat. And she's going to wait. And it's not because she's, submissive or I'm doing something exceptional. But we've had enough time together where I've said to her, please be patient, or hang out over there, it's really important to me. I'll let you know when it's okay. Things like that, that she just is going to be patient. And if I say, hey, can you back up one step? You're a little bit, yeah, a little more. Good girl. One more, put that other foot back. One more. Good girl. And so you might recognize this kind of thing as being ground tied or something like that. But the reality is that we're very much connected still. I haven't left. She hasn't left me. She's checking. I'm just going to say, hey, Put the foot back, it's cool. And so if I were to lead her past this bucket, she should just travel along with me. Good girl. She says, I really like the smell of that. I know. Can you come around, please? A little more. Come on. Good girl. I draw her back a little. Now I'm going to travel right by this thing with purpose. And we're going to travel right by. And I don't have my hand underneath her chin. I know. I heard you. That she's doing a lot of talking. She'd like to go back to that bucket of food. So we're going to go by one more time. You ready, Nanner? Now I'm going to do this with purpose. I'm going to go like I've got somewhere to be. And with a little bit of time and practice, this is the first time ever doing this with her. With a little bit of time and practice, I would be able to just go by at any speed I want. And she should just follow. Now there she tried to have a little bit of a nibble. She tried to get by it with just a quick nibble. So the other thing that I would suggest in this case of how you can sort of avoid having to hold them like this as you go by that bucket of food is be expectant. Prepare for the action to happen. And that way when I go by, I can give a little bit nudge, nudge. I'll draw her back to me so that my draw will exceed the draw of the bucket of lovely tasty food. Let's do this again. Come on, Nanner. Right by. Bump, bump, bump. There. And we'll keep on going by. And pretty soon I shouldn't have to bump, bump, bump. I'm going to come right by this thing. We're going to travel right by it. Bump, bump, bump. Come on, Nanner. You got a little nibble. It doesn't mean I'm going to be successful all the time, but this is how I would do it. Bump, 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 travel right by. Bump, bump, come on. And we just keep practicing. So this is how I would get this done. Hey, slow down. Now come through. Keep traveling. Bump, 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 bump. And that's a little bit better. Good girl, Nanner. Did you get a nibble or is that sand? It looks like sand. Oh, well, I thought you got a nibble. She didn't get a nibble. She got some sand. So, Piggy's telling Gracie where to go. Oh, everybody's talking. So that's what I would sort of advise is to think about the drive-draw situation, to think about being prepared and expectant so that you can make a change before the horse makes the change for you. And if you're really on the ball, they'll know it and they'll pay attention so that your draw exceeds the draw of the other thing. Right, Nanner? She's coming along great. Good girl. You see how I go to pet her and she looks away? Because I don't have enough draw. Good girl. But now I do. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, any concerns, any wonders, any worries, let me know down in the comments and we'll get back to you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You ready to eat, Nanner? We'll give her some food.